Well, exactly a year since Michael Jackson collapsed and died at his home in Los Angeles, aged just 50. Kate Garraway is spending the morning with some of his biggest fans here in London. A bit of a celebration of his life and his legacy today, Kate.
Certainly is, Emma. 40 years of inspiration. That's what Michael Jackson's fans say that he gave the world. And here, 1 year after his death, he's still inspiring youngsters to sing and dance, or try to, just like him. This is Nikki and Travis. They are 10 and 12, and they've just completely obsessed with Michael Jackson. They're not part of the show, by the way. They're just here as fans, and we've given them the chance to dance on the stage, which they're absolutely loving this morning. But this is Thriller Live. This is a show really developed to just celebrate his music even before his death, but since his death has become the total focus of fans coming and leaving tributes. And Shaheen here, if you remember this face, I wonder if people at home were just looking at thinking that fan of Michael Jackson looks familiar. Shaheen, of course, from Britain's Got Talent, actually started out here on this stage, didn't you?
I did. I was in this show through 2008, 2009, and it was really a great experience. It got me into Michael Jackson even more. And then, of course, I auditioned for Britain's Got Talent.
Yes, well, we all remember that. That was an extraordinary moment for you, and that caught the attention of Michael Jackson, your performance on there, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. So, I mean, after that, it just went kind of amazing. And then I, of course, when he died...
I know that, so you were going to be on his tour.
I was.
Geared up for that and the excitement of that, and then tragically, as we know, a year ago today, the news came through that he died. But you then became involved in his memorial service.
Yeah, I did. I was on the Britain's Got Talent tour at the time, and I actually got a call to say that I'd been invited. So we flew to LA, and we got there, we rehearsed, and we woke up at 5 in the morning, did the show. It was all kind of rush, and it was just the best experience of my life. It was
a great moment, but I'm guessing a sad and poignant one too. And what was going through your mind as you were singing there, knowing that Michael Jackson's coffin was there with you, not the way you wanted to perform with him?
No, it wasn't. I mean, it was probably the last thing on my list, but I mean, it was when I found out, I was in such shock. I mean, I think the whole world was. I mean, I'd never experienced shock like that before. Because he is the man you don't expect to die. You just don't think of the Michael Jackson and death in the same sentence.
Well, I think all his fans around us here today would say he is never going to die, wouldn't you? Because his music will live on and keep the man living on. How has the last year been for you then? What are you up to now?
The last year's been pretty amazing for me. I mean, at the moment, I'm recording my album, which will be out in November, and I've also got like an online TV show, which is going to be coming out July 19th, which is going to be quite exciting. It's going to be following me, what I've been up to since the memorial, and yeah, so my album's going to come out soon. That's very exciting.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, and it's great that he's inspired something which will live on in you, and you will be able to go on and do more and more work. Brilliant stuff, isn't it? So much love, as well as sadness and poignancy down here at Thriller Live.
Amazing, and it's also amazing that, you know, those kids are just 10 years old. He was 50, and they're still love him very much. It's
absolutely, very talented youngsters too. OK, the weekend weather from
Wimbledon, Glastonbury and South Africa before the end of the programme to get you in the mood for a very busy weekend ahead.
Yes, and we have a musical tribute to Michael Jackson as the world remembers the King of Pop exactly a year after his death. Kate Garraway is with fans for us this morning. Kate.
Yes, you can't stop the fans of Michael Jackson. They've now stormed the stage to get their photographs taken with the cast of Thriller Live. If they can't have the real man, they're just keen to be involved. A difficult day for them, but a celebration of Michael Jackson's life. Join us after the break.
Well, as I'm sure you know by now, it's exactly a year since Michael Jackson collapsed and died at his home in Los Angeles, aged just 50. His death would have shocked the whole world.
Yeah, absolutely, especially as he was about to relaunch his career. Do you remember that? With a gruelling schedule of comeback concerts starting here in London. Can you remember where you were when you heard the news? I was sitting on holiday, actually. I was enjoying my summer holidays. Can you remember where you were?
I was sitting at home, actually. I remember the news flash on television and being shocked like everybody else. Carl Romano takes us through the events of that night.
The drama unfolded at Michael Jackson's rented home in the exclusive Holmby Hills community with an emergency call for help.
We have a gentleman here that needs help, and he's not breathing yet. He's not breathing, and we're trying to pump him, but he's not. Okay.
An ambulance arrived at 12:26 p.m. and the emergency services tried unsuccessfully to revive Michael Jackson. He was then taken to UCLA Medical Center.
The fire truck came here, Ambulance went inside. We were standing right here. We waited to see if we could find out what was going on, and we thought maybe he was just dehydrated at the time.
The showbiz website TMZ.com broke the story, sparking a media frenzy.
It's fair to say that the day Michael Jackson died, it was one of the most dramatic and frenetic news days I've ever experienced. There was a lot of confusion. There was information coming in on a minute-by-minute basis.
As the family rushed to the hospital, fans began to gather outside. Confirmation that Michael had passed away came from his brother, Jermaine Jackson.
My brother, the legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, passed away on Thursday, June 25th, 2009 at 2:26 p.m.
I went into the emergency room and I saw the doctors working furiously behind one of the curtains. I saw LaToya Jackson in the emergency room. I turned around, Randy Jackson came in through the door. He came up to me, he didn't even speak. He just put his arms around me and we hugged right in the middle of the emergency room, and his tears were on my cheek.
As Jackson's body was transported to the morgue, fans flocked to his home, his former home Neverland, his parents' home, and his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, as they struggled to come to terms with the death of an icon.
Carl Romano reporting there. Well, Kate is in London's West End, home to the musical thriller Live.
Hi there, John. Yeah, what an extraordinary morning it's been for me, being down here on the stage of Thriller Live, sharing with everybody their memories and their thoughts of Michael Jackson. 40 years of genius, they say, he brought to the world. I've got two of these youngest fans here with me, Sophie and Nikki. Sophie, what do you like about Michael Jackson?
Because he does lots of, shoes.
You like his shoes? It's always about the shoes for his girls. I so didn't know you were going to say that. That's so sweet. Nikki, what do you like about Michael Jackson?
He's, been my inspiration for my whole life, and he still is. And he's, the reason that I dance, and he always will be.
Good for you. I love that whole inspiration for your whole 10 years of your life, but why not? It's still your whole life, and it's great that he's inspired you. We saw you dance together. It's great. Rico, now you know, I'm going to be rude and slide across so I can talk to Rico more easily. Rico, you've worked with the man as well, haven't you? I know you're part of the cast here, but tell me what it was like to dance and work with him.
It was incredible. It was like one of the highlights of my career as a dancer. I did his last video. I also doubled for him in that video and did a few live shows with him as well. It was amazing. And usually when you say Michael Jackson, people think, oh, is he strange or is he this or that? He's just as normal as anyone walking down the street, but very serious when it comes to work and, you know, his art. He's incredible.
That's what it's all about. And this year has been such a focus for you in this show, hasn't it? So many millions of... A million have seen the show worldwide now, and they've come here to think about him, haven't they? And to think about the sadness of his passing.
Yeah, it's just kind of like you can come and relive, you know, just the way you felt when you went to see him, or if you haven't seen him, you can kind of get an idea of what it would be like, you know, to see him live, and we take you through the whole journey of his career. So it's a great show. It's very entertaining and energetic and colorful, and it's about Michael Jackson, and that's what we're all here to.
OK, we're going to see you do a bit in your moment, but why was he the king of pop? I know it's a huge question, but why was he the king of pop?
The king of pop. Well, I just think just his energy and spirit and music just reached so many people, different races, genres, all over the world. Like, you can go anywhere probably on the planet and people know.
And it still is, and it still goes on, doesn't it? Listen, let's see a little bit of you. You can bring it to us now. Go on then, go over and take your position. I'm hoping everyone's going to join in with this, because this is a big moment for us all. Yeah, there we go. Here we go, the Jackson 5 from Thriller Live.
Oh, I'm too blessed to make one now, I'm gonna teach you all about love, yeah. Sit yourself down and take a seat. All you gotta do is repeat after me. ABC, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm simple as 4, A, B. ABC, 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. See, it's easy, it's like counting up 3. Sing a simple melody. That's how easy love can be. That's how easy love can be. Sing a simple melody. 1, 2, 3. You and me.
Very, very impressive. Well done. Fantastic.
Kate, thank you very much for that. Just about wraps it up for us. What a great weekend we've got to look forward to, haven't we?
Yes, come on,
Lovely
England.
weather, Wimbledon, and of course, England. Come on, boys. On Sunday, you can do it. We'll see you bright and early on Monday morning. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
shake it, baby. 1, 2, 3.